Hey guys, welcome to the Vault. This is episode 7 of Tuesday Morning Critz. We have two very special guests with us today. We got John from InkPark. We also got Maren, might be a future clinker later in the week. We'll see. But, you know, we're going to go through some of these designs and kind of talk about it. Are you guys excited?
Definitely.
Yes.
All right. So Jason's going to be hosting this. So, Jason, you tell me what to do.
Okay, well, as you all can tell, we're missing one of our usual pretty faces. Pierre had some things to take care of this morning, so we're going to try and get this thing rocking and rolling without him. We got 10 new designs to look through here. Do we have any new clinkers in the mix, Leon?
Yes, I believe so.
We do? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
So we'll take a look at some of their past work, and let's go ahead and look at what's shipping out this week.
Yeah, so this is the stuff that actually landed, I believe.
Okay.
So, John, your Targ hats came out great.
Yeah.
We also see the Exocodal from our boy Siak.
Nice work, Leon, on the pronunciation.
Yeah, and the Mexican Aztec Kong, the Wendigo, Jason V's Scare Bear. Do you remember the what that lunar snake, that moon snake's called? I don't remember off the top.
I
don't remember either.
That one came out good though.
Cool looking. Yeah. I like the colors on that thing. But yeah, so look for some stuff, your email or your mailbox, if you ordered any of these.
There's a second page.
Oh, nice. A lot more stuff coming out. Okay, I got.
Yeah. So Maren's wearing the res ball.
Yeah, I just got mine in this week too. It's right up there.
That looks fantastic. It came out.
It does. Marlon did a great job on that.
Embroidery is awesome.
I see high mines in there.
Yeah, the money shot. I mean, moonshot is there.
Moonshot. Yeah, some good. Another Pumpkin Kong.
Trail
birds.
Yeah. So some of the Halloween stuff is starting to land.
Yeah, Jacobos.
It seems like they're coming quicker now.
Maybe the ports are freeing up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know today New York shipped me like freaking 9 boxes. So it's slowly rolling in. It's slowly rolling in. All right. Our first.
So first up, we got Michael and Molly X Design on Instagram, and his Magic 8 Ball actually just landed this week. So people should start seeing that. But it's been a while since we've seen a design from him. So let's go ahead and look what he submitted this week. Hi, sluggers. Maren, initial thoughts.
I like the concept, but the pizza dripping on the bat, I don't know. I like the idea. I'm not sure I love the design, unfortunately.
Yeah, John, where do you think this idea came from? Because you don't see pizza and baseball mixed together like this too often.
Yeah, I'm looking back and I'm trying to see where like he kind of pulled the idea from, and I'm not really seeing it. I like the artwork, don't get me wrong. I think the way it's done and it'll embroider nicely, but I'm missing the like why. Right?
Absolutely.
Missing the why. Why is a pizza like that on a baseball bat? Right? It's great. It's great. Like the artwork's great, but I feel like it's missing something to tie it all in. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I agree. This one isn't very appetizing to me. I don't want pizza pie dripping off my bat. I mean, maybe if he had the bat like blasting through a slice of pie or something like that. But yeah, without the backstory, this one's definitely a no-go for me.
Yep, I agree.
All right, let's see what else we got. Oh, Clinker Matthew Bell. He's been pretty active.
The hockey guy.
Clink Room with a lot of hockey designs. Has any of his stuff actually arrived yet?
I don't think so.
He's relatively new.
Here's a good example. See up in the left corner there?
Mm-hmm.
He's hitting the pizza, right?
Right.
There you go. So there's
All
like action to it. So that makes sense.
All right. Did Matthew bring us another hockey themed design this week?
Let's find out.
And yes, that would be it. All right. Miss Hat Trick. This has some Canadian influence. So Leon, why don't you take us away on this one?
Yeah, this one's a little tougher. I mean, to do pinups is really hard in tattooing. It's got to be way more harder to do it on hats because you got to get the proportions right.
Mm-hmm.
This one is tough because you do this style, the face has to look good, and I don't know if it can embroider well. So he did try to kind of put her in a horizontal kind of, I guess, posture, and he
Use the
made it so that
space,
she's
yeah.
not standing straight up, but aesthetically it looks good. Practically, I don't know if he can pull it off, just with the embroidery style and all that stuff, because it's very important you hit because this is not like a type of logo where you can just make her head bigger, right? It's gonna look kind of strange. So this is I commend him for trying, but it's gonna be tough to pull off, I think.
So Maren, since this is a female subject matter and the only female on the panel, what are your thoughts on this one?
Well, I like that he took inspiration, I assume, from art on airplane.
Definitely.
Like I like that concept and the mix of the hockey. I think the legs look a little awkward because she's just like floating in space. And I kind of agree with Leon. Like if the face isn't right, it's gonna turn out like one of those cartoony hats, like the Scooby-Doo hats. And obviously the point of this hat is she's supposed to be beautiful. I like the concept, but I'm concerned how that's going to embroider. I do like how it takes up space on the hat. So
yeah, I think he did a good job using the canvas. Well, Matt, yeah, what was that? John, did you have something?
No, I was just gonna say normally like what Maren was alluding to, the old World War II planes and stuff like that had it. They always were sitting on something. That's why they were in that way. So if he maybe like ice or some sort of or even like the stick, like, you know what I mean? Like if she was something, maybe not the stick, but you know what I mean.
maybe the boards.
The boards, there you go. Yeah, something.
Yeah.
A giant hockey puck.
What's that?
Hockey puck.
A giant hockey puck.
There you go. Yeah, actually, there you go. That would have been good. Just something to give it that depth. That, like you said, she's kind of floating, but I think it's going to be tough to embroider that.
Yeah. Yep. Another excellent submission from Matt. So.
Oh yeah, great work.
Great artwork. So, moving on. Who we got next, Leon? Kyle Page. Pager Perception, Page Perception.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of his work. Going all the way back to Wing Batter.
Yeah, that Trail Cats just landed.
Oh yeah, the Trail Cats. Great stuff from Kyle. Let's see what he's got for us this week. Ooh, peach baskets.
KU connection.
Yeah.
So KU connection. Let's go ahead and start with Maren.
So I love this.
Okay.
It's for those of you who may not be familiar, when basketball first started, they used peach baskets on top of like attached to a wall or a post, and it was actually an indoor activity to give football players exercise in the winter. So it was a very different game, and KU's only coach with a losing record, the founder of the game, James Naismith, our first basketball coach. So I love this, and I really hope it goes forward because I definitely would add it to my collection.
Yeah, Canadian James Naismith.
Yeah, he is Canadian.
Enough Canada.
You got a Canada hat on right now.
Yeah, I do. But this is, we'll get into that later. John, what do you think about the artwork and the overall?
I like Kyle, man. Me and him always talk, and he's a good guy. Like his artwork. very unique on this one. I think it's going to embroider pretty cool. I mean, the little slits on the basket, I'd probably simplify a little bit more. Get that space out of there. But all in all, man, really cool concept. And he keeps coming up with good work, man. Kyle's up there.
Yeah, I absolutely love this one. Everybody knows I'm a sucker for the peach bottom.
The peach bottom.
Peach bottom. Actually, John, I'm going to disagree with you. I think if they use raised embroidery right, the upper part of that basket could look pretty good with those slits like bulging out.
Yeah, so it's the in between those. See how there's a little space in between that?
Just get rid of that. Use
and then
negative space
like you said, raise those areas. Oh, it'd be so super sick.
Yeah, I really, really like this one, Kyle. Great job. What do we got next, Leon?
Oh, Daniel. Yeah, he looks like he's new.
Yeah.
Oh, damn, it's Daniel. Okay. So a new guy. What do you guys think of his previous work so far? Maren?
So these are designs that we just pulled off his Instagram, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is examples of his previous art.
Gotcha.
He only had 11 posts, so we pretty much
Okay.
have his whole Instagram here.
I always liked a water gun, if that's what that
Super
is.
soaker.
Super soaker. Yeah, I like that concept. I think it needs some refinement.
Yeah.
So it looks like he's just getting started. So I like all of the ideas, for sure.
Yeah.
I think it just needs a little refining. So
Any tips you'd like? Oh, sorry.
I was just saying, I haven't had
I'm new to hosting.
I haven't had a chance to look at all the designs this week, so I don't know if he refined down more his like actual submission this time, but it looks like he has good ideas, so that's exciting.
John, any tips you'd give him as a seasoned designer to a relatively new one?
Just keep practicing, man. Like, learn your style. Like, you know what? I have folders and folders. I'm sure he does too, of other designers' works, art, whatever it is. And keep working at your craft, man. You know, if hats is the way you want to go, look at the big guys, Efros and the, that all those guys that are really good, and just kind of see what they do and don't imitate them, but come up with your own style and practice, man. That's what I tell guys, is keep practicing, because eventually your style will flush out. I love the concept of the pigeon. I would love to see that flushed out more. I think we had a helmet before of the underwater one. The jackalope is interesting, so he has some good interesting concepts on there.
Okay, let's see what he's submitted.
It says he's a former New Era designer, so that's
all that
cool thing to put on your resume.
Oh, Philly roll. Leon, you're a big fan of sushi.
Yeah, that's racist.
It's not racist. I know you're a big fan of sushi. What do you think of this one?
That's sizes then. Philly roll. This one's tough. I hate food hats, so I'm gonna be harder on it, I guess, than usual. I don't know, unless the food is telling a story. It's gonna be a no for me. Is Philly roll the roll that has cream cheese in it, I guess?
Yeah, and sometimes it has cream cheese, but I think it has like jalapeno too, doesn't it? Sometimes.
No, like cucumber.
Oh, there you go.
And tuna or salmon, right?
No, Philly roll. I thought Philly roll was veggie.
They might be veggie. I don't know.
Who knows?
But maybe it can come with tuna too.
It depends if our friend Neil Beck is ordering
it.
So
I see some red in there, so I'm guessing that's some sort of fish.
Yeah, that might be fish. I think you can get both ways. I don't know.
My suggestion.
We're not doing sushi very often.
Yeah, my suggestion to this is, like, if you're gonna do like a Philly roll, make a P, make something that stands out and make it into a piece of sushi. You know what I mean? Like something else. You have to do something else. You can't just put a piece of sushi on a hat and expect people to be like, oh yeah, that's what I want.
Or get the whole roll. Get more
Yeah.
pieces.
Yeah.
Maybe
Something.
like the whole roll and you're like cutting into it and it's dropping down. So it's
Yeah.
like forming a P or something. That would also address kind of one of my hesitancies about this hat. It's very just like,
Yep. Even if the sushi roll was a character, like something has to get the person to be like, yes, you know?
Yeah. All right. What's
Let's see
next?
Next. Bosco.
Bosca. We've covered Bosca quite a bit on these shows. I think he's been on every one, but maybe two.
Yeah, he's very active.
So let's very active. So let's see what he submitted for us this week. All right, John, go ahead and pronounce that one.
Camazotz,
Camazotz.
I believe. I'm probably butchering it. So it's a bat,
Okay.
like a Aztec god, I believe.
Okay.
So yeah, I actually did something not like this, but if you look at the old Aztec hieroglyphs, they have this bat character. It's one of their deities. So he took this one kind of forward. Mine, I did do a submission, but it's more of just like the actual hieroglyph.
Okay.
And that one will be for Hat Club. But so that's why I know about this. But yeah, it's interesting. Little character he has. It's a little high on the hat, I think. It probably needs to be dropped.
Yep.
A lot of little detail in there, maybe to clean up, but interesting submission.
Maren?
yeah, I like this concept. I bet he has a story behind it, given its historical nature. So that's always cool. It on the red, I'm questioning if it should be on red.
Mhm.
Maybe gray
Even
Too
black.
blendy,
or black.
Even black, yeah.
I feel like it would pop more. I feel like it's kind of bleeding in. But
John, do you know if these are vampire style bats?
So it's sorry, it's not Aztec, it's Mayan.
Okay.
It's Mayan. It's supposedly it's like a murderous bat.
Yeah.
So I guess not necessarily like drinking blood, but it
I
was
gotcha.
it was something to be scared of for sure.
Okay. Well,
I think
yeah, it's
even that.
it definitely hits the bill there. All right. What's next? Jacobo. I think he's one of our probably favorite designers we've been reviewing lately. Excellent work. We've seen the Horseman drop this week.
Yep, Horseman blinded.
Yep. So, yeah, great stuff always from Jacobo. So I'm excited to see what he submitted for us. The Booty. Great, nice name. Leon, initial thoughts.
The Booty. Did he meant to say the bounty, or I don't know, the Booty?
No,
Yeah,
booties,
booty's a term.
pirate. Yeah, it's a thing.
Pirate lingo. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, initial thoughts is cool. It's interesting. I like that little skull there with the jewel. I don't know if I'm running to buy it, but it is an interesting little hat he's got. The colorway is cool. It's kind of like a turquoise and an athletic gold. Yeah, it's an interesting little piece here.
Is anybody else getting like a cracked magazine type vibe from this?
That's funny. I didn't think of that, but now, yeah.
I don't know. It's just the style that it's drawn in.
Yeah, I know exactly what
vibe.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah.
I don't mean to pull a Leon, but now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it. Those piles of
Butt
gold.
cheeks.
You look like butt cheeks.
Yeah.
Butt cheeks.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And maybe that's where the booty comes in too.
And
That's the
so
booty.
moonshot, the booty. I'm just saying.
That might have been done on purpose too.
Yeah,
Could have
given
been.
the name.
Given the name.
Yeah,
I think he just submitted this one too, so this one popped up pretty quick.
it did. Yeah, I remember seeing he submit. It was just like Wednesday or Thursday of last week. So
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. Anybody buying this one?
It's not for me, but I know that some people out there might like it.
Yeah. I like the colors. But yeah, I'm probably not going to have a booty on my head so much.
Leon?
It's a no for me.
No, for you,
But I
all
do
right.
like his stuff. I do like his stuff.
Yeah, Jacobo kills it. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Who else we got?
Aurelian.
Aurelian.
This one was interesting for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we're huge fans of Aurelian here. He's got some good stuff week to week. A lot of his stuff is dropping now. Just yeah, he submits a lot. He works pretty hard at this. So let's see what he gave us this week.
Oh, Dionysus.
Thank you, Maren.
You're welcome.
Why don't you go ahead and get us started? What's your thoughts on this one?
So I'm not sure. It's either a Greek or a Roman god.
Greek.
Greek. Okay.
Yep.
I took 7 years of Latin, so we studied the gods, but I can never remember which was which. It was like
they go real hand in hand.
yeah. Well, they're always like comparable ones. So he was the god of partying and wine,
Yep.
essentially.
Yep.
So I think this is a cool execution. Like looks like he's in a bath of wine, and the grapes and everything. I think it's a cool design. It's taking up a lot of the canvas. But I'm not a big wine person, so I don't know. I don't feel like an intrinsic connection to it where I'd be like, yeah, I need that. But it's a dope design, and I feel like it would stitch well. There are opportunities for detail and everything. So
Leon, have you ever bathed in wine?
No, I have not. No. I'd probably
So
look like that if I did, though.
Would you? Is this something that you'd want on your hat? Somebody bathing in wine?
No, I'm getting some like Bert Kreischer vibes though. A little bit.
Okay.
A little bit of Bert Kreischer. Shout out to Bert. He's pale ass white though. He's like. But yeah, I like Aurelian stuff. I like it when he keeps it mean, but he kind of went out of the box with this one. Artistically, it's cool. Story wise, it's kind of cool, but it's gonna be a pass for me.
All right.
I wonder if he went white because his beard is that golden color.
I feel like this guy's gonna be pretty stained when he gets out of that bathtub. With that skin as white as he is.
For sure.
Who else we got? Clinker Josh. Have we seen? Yeah, we just saw Josh last week with Chupacabras.
AKA Slee Stack.
What?
You guys never heard of a Slee Stack before?
Nope.
You guys never watched Land of the Lost?
Nope.
Okay, look it up after.
All right,
Okay.
cool.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. I think I do know what you're talking about.
I even told him that, and he goes, "Man, I didn't even think about that." But yeah, it does look like it.
So a lot of monster themed stuff. Did he give us another monster one this week?
Well, I just noticed that it's on this slide, so spoiler alert. Space Albert.
Space Albert. All right, John, kick us off with this one.
Yeah, this one's really cool, man. I'm liking his stuff, and he jumped on top of the space leg right away. This one's really cool, man. I like it. I think it really needs to be cleaned up, though. I mean, there's so much, and I'm noticing that on the Clink stuff now that I'm getting the hats in. I'm noticing that there's a lot of little detail that's getting lost. So, even clinkers like myself and other, we need to kind of look at the design and just kind of clean it up so the embroidery is even cleaner. But this has a lot of little detail that needs to be cleaned up, but it's really cool. I love it.
So in case you guys didn't know, Albert 2 was the first monkey that went into orbit in space. So unfortunately,
great story too,
coming back down. But Maren, what do you think of all the lines and stuff in this one?
So I dig this design, but I agree with John that I'm having trouble believing that detail on his face and like in his armor or spacesuit. I guess not armor. It's silver, so I thought armor, but his spacesuit, like I'm having trouble envisioning how that would work out. So super cool design. Love the concept. He tied it to like a historical space theme, which is super awesome as well. But yeah, I kind of agree with John that I'd be concerned. But I imagine that since they always do such a good job, that some of those discussions are happening about how we can simplify it if it goes forward. So this is one that I'd definitely order if it gets simplified, because it's a cool concept and it has a cool backstory and everything. So
All right.
What do you guys think the under is going to be? You think it's the same?
It looks gray.
Or gray?
It's gray.
Yeah.
It's a gray under. Yeah, I like I said, I love it, but man, I'm noticing a lot of the line work that the hats are coming back. They're so fine, and Casey's doing a good job. But even if you just took some of it out, I think it would just pop even more.
Yep.
You know.
Agreed. Got any more, Leon?
Jason
Oh, Jason V. I'm a huge fan of Jason V. His Scare Bears just arrived this week. He's got quite a few stuff in production right now. So he had the Frenchie's skull last week. So what do we got this week? Captain Crackers. As our resident animal expert, Leon, what do you think of a pirate parrot?
Yeah, this is a macaw, I believe. This one's really cool. I don't prefer really light color brim overs. Maybe he can do with the little flippy flip. Get that teal over, get that gold under. I just worry about kind of how the longevity of it, or even just keep it all black and get the teal under. Logo wise though, Jason V, he kills it, man. There's always a lot of personality in his work. This one's no different. I'm not mad at this one. Get that little metallic gold on the earring, be really, really badass.
Yeah. That cracker and crossbones at the top's a cool idea. I don't know how well that detail is going to shine through when they embroider it. I'm sure they'll figure out a way to do it. But John, what do you think?
I love it. The only thing, see, and this is just my artist eye, the hat's throwing me off, man. It's like because he's at a perspective view, so the hat looks like it's looking almost straight at you.
The other way, yeah.
So that's the only thing that's throwing me off, but that's just an artist's eye, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you think maybe because a parrot's head is so small, it's hard to get a hat to sit on it correctly?
Well, no, I mean, because I've done quite a few pirate designs at this kind of angle.
Okay.
And maybe he did that because he wanted to show the pirate hat more.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? Because if you were to turn it, you would have the front and then the little piece on the side. So that's the only thing that's throwing me off. Other than that, is fantastic, man. Jason is one of my favorite artists for sure.
Yeah, I'm just going to chalk it up. I imagine that he had a model parrot or macaw that he had a hat on it, and he probably just didn't sit still, and so the hat was twisting and turning. So.
He had his little parrot model.
This one, I think it kind of captures though what John was talking about. Like a lot, there's less of that fine.
Yep.
I mean, there's detail, but there's less of it. So like Jason was saying, you just have to make sure you capture the cracker detail in the hat, and then kind of the eye detail. But everything else is it's much cleaner, bolder lines. So
yeah, this is the difference between someone that has been working in the embroidery business for a long time and someone that's just starting out. So, like you said, there's detail, but it's finite, small, the beak, the mouth, even like when you look at the bandana, there's not a lot of lines in it. So that's the kind of detail you want. You could even do like 3 holes in the cracker and be fine. They'll get the concept of it.
Yeah.
All right. Who else we got? Clinker, Joel, and Dan. So we've seen this collab before, I believe.
Yeah, with the ray guns.
The ray guns and the unicorns. Yeah.
I don't know if unicorns made it.
I don't remember it making it. No.
I think so. I can look it up real quick, but I don't think so.
All right. So yeah. What else? What did they submit this week? kick us off on this one?
So I like the concept. Obviously taking off the popsicle treat. Just doing a good job taking up space on the canvas. You can tell what it is immediately. So, and I like the color choices. So,
All right.
Yeah.
Leon?
Aesthetically, it looks cool. It's like a double meaning, you know, between a rocket ship and a rocket pop. For me though, you know, it looks okay, but I'm not running out to buy it, I don't think.
Is that a popsicle stick coming out
Yeah.
the bottom, or is that a baseball bat?
I think it's a popsicle stick. It's the world's shortest popsicle stick though.
Okay.
You get your hands sticky for sure.
Yeah, because it kind of looks like the end of a baseball bat to me, and I was just wondering if he was trying to force that in there, but it's probably just a popsicle stick. John, from an artist's perspective, anything?
It's simple and clean. I mean, if you're only thing I would say, if you're trying to make it a pop, take the little blasters off the bottom. You know what I mean? And maybe
shouldn't eat those.
Yeah, and maybe make those drips, because he has the drip concept in it. You know what I mean? That would make more sense because it's ice cream. The other thing I would have done probably is make a bite out of it.
Yeah, and instead of having the heat shield on the end of it, probably you don't want the heat shield on your rocket.
Yeah, just like on the side. I always think it's really cool when the bite is out of an ice cream, because it just gives it that much more.
Sure.
And just to let you know that the unicorns did make it.
Oh, it did. Okay.
Yeah, estimated delivery was March. So
yeah.
Okay.
But overall, good concept. Dan's a great guy. I talk to him all the time. Really cool guy. He likes his sneakers and his hat. So this is his second concept doing. So pretty cool.
All right.
That's our 10.
That's our 10. So we're gonna shake it up a little bit. Since Pierre's gone, his favorite thing to do is pick two, drop two. When we're doing our Saturday night show. So we're going to do that here. So let's go ahead and start with our special guest this week, Maren. Pick two, drop two.
Well, I'm definitely picking up the peach baskets. And for me, it's between Captain Crackers and Space Albert 2 would be my second choices. I think if Space Albert 2 gets cleaned up, then it would be a go, but I really like the Captain Crackers too. And then I'm probably dropping the Philly roll just because I think it's like the start of an idea, but it needs a little more brainstorming to make it really dynamic. And then probably dropping the pie sluggers just because I don't understand what story it's trying to tell. And maybe if it made it, he would have some elaborate story behind it, and then I'd be on board. But just like if I was walking down the street wearing that hat, trying to explain it to someone, yeah. So those are the two I'm dropping, and they're both food.
All right, John. Drop two, pick two.
Dropping Philly roll, I just feel like it's the same thing, not a fleshed out idea. And the next one probably drop is, I don't mind the art on pie sluggers. Probably the booty. It's just not my thing. You know, it's funny, but I don't know. It's good artwork, but it's just not my thing. Keeping two, definitely going to keep Captain Crackers. Jason's my guy. I like his stuff, and probably peach baskets, man. That one, Kyle did a really good job on that one.
All right, yeah, Leon.
I'm pretty much gonna make it unanimous. Peach baskets and Captain Crackers getting kept with honorable mention to the guy Boz, the Camazotz. That one's really cool. It just needs to be lowered a little bit. I think if the crown was to change to a darker color or even a lighter color, it would really make that red kind of pop out. Right now it's kind of tonal. In terms of two of them that we're dropping, it's pretty much the same as everyone else. If you're gonna come with a food hat, you got to bring it. You got to really, really bring it. Like I don't even consider peach baskets really a food hat.
No.
It's got food in it, but it's not really a food hat. So
But it came with something different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to really bring it if you're gonna come with a food hat. So for me, it's a no for pie sluggers and Philly roll.
And for me, yeah, it's a unanimous all across the board. Peach baskets and Captain Crackers. I really like peach baskets, and I gotta agree with you, Leon. Philly roll, pie sluggers. If you're gonna bring a food hat, like Leon was saying, it's got to tell a story besides just the food. A good example is that Taco Tuesday from Sneaker Joe to Pro. It tied in a concept into food, told a story. So make it tell a story, and we'd be on board. So, all right. Thank you guys. Thank you, Maren, for jumping on last minute. We couldn't get Pierre awake this morning, so thank you for jumping in. John, as always, thank you for your insight from that designer mind. And Leon, thanks for being an awesome co-host on every single show. Sorry this took so long. It's my first time hosting. I should have just yelled a little more. Maybe you guys would be getting used to that. So Leon, why don't you go ahead and take us out.
Yeah, make sure you guys like, rate, review, subscribe. Let us know in the comments which of the designs in Tuesday Morning Crits you guys like, don't like, would order, would not order. In the meantime, keep an eye out for some of the exclusive content we're going to drop later in the week. And keep your eyes peeled on Friday. Maren might be having something dropping. So, until next time, stay fitted.